What's up, everybody? This is episode 66, and this episode is brought to you by D1 Training Fairfield, the premier athletic training facility in Fairfield and even Fairfield County. If you want real results with elite level coaching, this is the place to be with multiple Division I strength coaches on staff in multiple sports like baseball, football, track. It's a high level environment where everyone is going to get better. Use code Basketballists and get 20% off your first purchase of classes and or private training. D1 Training Fairfield, train like the pros. What is up, everybody? We are back. It's been a couple of weeks, so we missed a lot. So last time we spoke was the Sweet 16. Now we're actually full swing AAU season. Everybody's been busy grinding. So our weekly check-in. How's everybody doing?
Chilling, man. Can't complain. AAU season coming, like you said. Doing a lot of editing stuff, a lot of pre-draft stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's what's
All
up.
my little bros are going to the league.
That's
That's what's up.
crazy.
That's
It's
what's up.
crazy thinking about that. But what's up with you, Ralph?
Chilling. Baseball is full force. I've been down there like 7 times already, 8 times. So, pretty good. Last time we spoke, obviously national championship. Thank you, basketball All-Star game. AAU started back up. So there's stuff rumbling. I want to ask y'all how y'all felt about Michigan winning. We had our ideas and our predictions, but Michigan ended up
Did I
winning.
call them the best team at one point?
I think
You might have.
I
I had
thought-
Arizona.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Arizona.
said
I had Arizona.
They were the two.
And I felt like if
Yeah.
Arizona actually came to play in that game, even if Michigan won, I wouldn't have been like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever. I just felt like Arizona didn't have a good game that game,
Nah.
but it was between them two.
Yeah, so I was at the Final Four. So I'm thinking, of course, UConn, Illinois, that's a good game.
that's a
Yeah.
great.
But I'm like, oh, that's JV.
Right,
This
right, right,
Arizona,
right, right,
this
right.
Arizona Michigan game gonna be this gonna be one of the best games of the year. Oh my
They put
God,
belt.
they put belt.
They put belt.
That
But
belt.
you were saying it all year that they was belting dudes all year.
Yeah, they was punching.
Like their
dudes.
margin of victory was absurd. I think it
on
was like
some
19
UConn,
and a half.
on some, what year was that? UConn
That
Yeah,
was
with
23.
clinging them. And
That's
them.
clinging.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nah,
Shit
it
was
was
nuts.
crazy. Nah,
And this was like a tough year for the tournament too.
I think
like, I feel like the clinging year, they was like,
Clear.
yeah, like they was just kind of whooping
Mhm.
up everybody. This was like tough teams in this.
Even like the Furmans and the
Yeah.
Siennas, like High Point, like they giving you a run at least for 3/4 of the game.
Right.
yeah,
you know?
and I think that was the beautiful thing about it. Like I think it's all you guys in the comments and Twitter like, oh, NIL is ruining it. NIL just made college basketball one of the most competitive years it's in its history.
And most watched.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And again, basketball is just increasing popularity. And just again, I sent you guys this in our chat was so Jokic's agent was talking on this front of sport. I forgot what pod or whatever, but he was saying like 3 or 4 years ago, like if you told a European kid to go, to play college, the answer was no.
Right.
He said, now we not playing pro, we trying to go play college to fast track the NBA. And so with that being said, that's just showing the popularity. And on top of that, he said the money, like it makes
Can't
sense.
compete.
You
That's-
can't, you
it's a
really can't.
no-brainer.
So really we're watching the evolution of college basketball in terms of it being publicly pro level. It's pro
Yeah.
sports at this juncture.
Yeah, it's just hidden behind a school name. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that you brought that up though too, because we talked about, I think it was like episode like maybe 61. We talked about Nika Murin and how
Yeah,
he was going overseas, and then we thought he was gonna go from overseas to the league. He went overseas, and now he said, "No, I'm going to college."
Yeah, he want to come back.
Yeah, so I think that might even be a route for some players that are here doing the high school thing to go get that grown man bump over there overseas, do like 1 or 2 years, whatever, and then you come back to college and now you get another 2, 3, 4 years.
St. John's just signed
I seen that.
Quinn Ellis, I think his name is.
Which one? The point
The
guard?
point guard.
guard.
They signed somebody else
Yeah,
The
yesterday.
son
yeah,
I- the one I
Yeah.
sent you.
From what was it?
Montenegro.
Montenegro or something like that.
like that.
Yeah, it's like a
But
wing.
the Quinn Ellis dude, he's 23 years old, played in EuroLeague, averaged like 8 points in EuroLeague, which is that's
really
really good in
good.
EuroLeague.
Yeah.
Lefty point guard from Great Britain. So he signed for St. John's for this 1 year, but whatever team he's on in EuroLeague still has his rights after the March Madness next year. So that's kind of like crazy. Like, you just come get a quick payday.
Yeah,
real quick.
and if you think
you better be worth the money.
talk as a Johnny's
better be worth the money. So
no, I mean, but if you think about it, like the dude, I'm bringing up this Jokic thing, but like the Jokic agent was like, "Yo, like he was like, the guy asked him, do you have your players like visit the schools?" He was like, "No, why? Like their job is to play basketball. They're gonna, they're there, and if it doesn't work out, you're just coming back."
Yo, I didn't drop it yet. So I was with Amari Evans, just committed to Texas.
Right.
I know we talk about the Euros, but it kind of relates.
Yeah.
So I called him before, like, yo, let's link up. He in New York right now. Whatever, I'm interviewing him. And at first, when I called him, he was like, yo, I was like, yo, you about to do all the visit stuff? He said, honestly, bro, I ain't doing no visits no more. Like, I'm not going on the visits. I'm not trying to do that. Like, I did it all in high school. I'm cool. Whatever. I asked him it again when I interviewed him. He's like, bro, all I need is a court, and I know where the school is. That's all I need. I don't care. Like, they gonna try to wow me with the campus, this thing, that thing. He said, bro, I don't care as long as they got basketballs and a court, and I've talked to the coach. I know what's going on. I'm cool. So like that's a good mindset to have.
I mean,
It's like, bro, I don't care where I'm at, what state. Like,
if it's your first time though, like if you didn't do it the first time, would you want it to say, like, let's say I'm Alex
Wilkins?
Yeah, Alex Wilkins, right?
He got going to
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get my Charlie Villanueva. Let me get my Charlie's Angels. Like, let me get that. Like, let me pull off the plane. Let me pull off the plane. Let me get my little shit off. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, yo, that's that good. You mean? Let me get that.
For sure.
But
I see it in Amari's perspective.
Amari's like, I did
whatever.
it already.
And then the Euro guy, like, we talk about this with the bigs, the African bigs. Yo, gang, just go hoop. Like, all that other shit, like, just go hoop. Like, yo, if you don't go rebound and block shots, we bringing you back, bro. So I know how that is. Where that's easy. Yeah, for Europeans, I think they understand it. Like, yo, bro, it's just basketball.
Yeah.
Like, I got to go over there and play basketball.
And again, I got to see it. Like, I got lucky with one of the guys I'm close with, so I was on the Zoom calls. Like, he just went on a visit. He committed today. I'm not gonna drop it, but he was telling me like I was on the call. So the way they were pitching it was essentially like, it's basketball. Like, what I really like the school that he's going to was the head coach was like, yo, I'm not married to the money. Like, he said, yeah, I paid guys a lot of money, but I benched them because they wasn't producing.
Right.
And so if we're not winning, I'm going to get fired. So he played the guys that were dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
as the coach got to win games.
Yeah. So, like, what I'm only bringing that up was just it, like, the biggest thing to what you're just saying there, if the basketball and they got a court, but it also, my pushback on that was like, it's got to fit your style too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they broke down on what he would look good with. It was between him, this school, and another school, and they both were talking really good about him. But, like, this one had the benefits of, like, a really good performance program, recovery room, all that stuff. And so it just made sense. Like, this could be a big year for him. So maybe next year, like, who knows, right? If he kills it, he moves up. If not, he stays there for another year.
Do you think more people are having those calls with people? Like you're on the call with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not receiving no bread. They're not giving you no job. They're not.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not gonna sneak this nobody. But I'm not here to get the bread.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, do you think that some of these calls are happening with people like you that are just there for solely like to make sure that things are going right, or do you think that they're just talking to the kids alone and kind of like wooing them? You know what I mean?
I think it's two things.
I think
go ahead.
It depends on the situation nowadays. I know we say that a lot, but I guess it's like, if you one of those guys, like, you go into those, even if you go into the mid-major school, you probably got some sort of representation or somebody you could trust in. At the end of the day, it is your decision.
Right.
Like, anybody could tell you something till they blue in the face, but I like it when at the end of the day you ultimately are making the decision. We've seen things before where we seen the adult make the decision, kid don't even like that, and then it ends up a bad situation. Like, it's like, oh, his agent wanted to get Brad, and he was getting the most money here off the top. But, oh, damn, they don't even play that play style. Now he's just buried in the bench, dog. Like, this situation's like that, too. So I think And it's hard because like it's moving so quick. You talking to a school, oh yeah, they like me. Boom, somebody else commit at your position. What you gonna do now?
Especially if you waiting, like you got some other schools that you're like trying to go to, and then you waiting on them visits. Like you go on that visit, and then when you're on that visit, you see that somebody just committed, and it's like, damn, like because they can't hold out for you. They got a job same way you got a responsibility to get to a school. They got to get players.
And to the original question, I think there are people that are in their circles like that actually care and stuff, like they do. But again, you're seeing also like the most money being thrown around. So I think to your point too, is just like having the agents is a big part of this, right? And trying to get around the rules. Like technically, coaches weren't allowed to talk to players until after the Final Four. So if you have an agent, they're already moving the ground running. And with the guy I'm talking about, like he told the agent, "This is what I want to look for in a school. Can you put some feelers out?" And then like it was an interesting. I was going through it with him because I was just trying to see, all right, this is a good learning point for me too, like as a mentor, trying to see what it is like this environment. What we have an agent, what these coaches like, and crazy. I called Ralph about it, and oh boy, like his old coach from his previous schools at a new school got word that he was on this visit.
Assistant coach,
correct? Sorry, not a head coach. The coach called his mom to say, "Don't commit to that school. The school I'm at has a good opportunity." Mind you, that school is an ACC school. But I'd said, no, don't go. Because if they really wanted him, they would have been talking to him from the get-go.
Offer it as soon as they see
you know what I'm saying? So, like, the head coach of the school he's talking to said, this is the round of where, like, some of these coaches are making, oh, I didn't get this player. I'm going to circle back to another guy that's next up on my list. And so what I really enjoyed about what this guy was saying was, like, he was already, this guy was on the top.
I know our producer don't cut nothing.
He's not going to cut anyway.
Stop it. I got it.
So
you see how they be on my, I mean, it's sad. All right, cool.
So
he talked about it for 4 minutes, and then he slipped on 1 second in a 2-hour episode. And I got to find it. I got to find the diamond in the rough, right? Yeah, word.
So they had him high on their list already. And that's what I really enjoyed. They were like, we watched your film. But this was insight to know, like, these are what college coaches have to do now during the year.
Yeah.
Like, they have a list and they go through. With this school, they also were, they had a good chunk of guys coming back. So they were also like, we were very picky on who we wanted to come in.
Yeah.
You know, so these are these things that, again, the general public wouldn't really know about at the Division I level. So we wanted to like divulge without giving too much, but you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you have your stories with what you've heard too, right?
Yeah. And then also want to say this to the players out there. Watch out for being a roster filler, dog.
Oh, yeah, that's the
because
thing.
you got to think about it. This team's up. Who was it? Will Wade at LSU right now. I know it's a new job.
He got
nobody on the team.
He got nobody.
So there's nobody on the team.
Don't get fooled.
Say he fishing right now. He trying to get some names. But hey, say he get dubbed. Hey, how you doing, my guy? I remember I was recruiting you your sophomore year. How you been? How's the family? Oh shit, LSU. Oh, I'm lit. Yeah, I'm going here. Whole time, we just got to fill the roster. Because feel me, schools like that got chicken. I'm not saying LSU is doing that. But I'm like, it's in the grand scheme of things, schools like that got money to throw, bro. Or LSU is them football schools got money to throw.
Or like a situation like Tyron Stokes, right? Hasn't picked a school yet, right? You may say, okay, I'm going to Ole Miss. Cool, blah, blah. Next, tomorrow, I've decided I'm going to Ole Miss. Oh, you asked out, gang.
You got to move the fuck around for Tyron Stokes,
watch out,
too.
Buddy.
Yeah. No matter who you are.
You see what I'm saying?
He's
so,
he go to any school right now and play. Like,
if a bigger dog come, like, you got to move over.
So you gotta
know where you at.
So yeah, and here's the thing: like coaches, if they really want you, they gonna move the needle. Like the school that this player also talked to day before on a Zoom, which I really liked. They said, "Oh yeah, we can't get you in until next weekend." I'm like, I was like in my head, I'm like,
"You're not a priority."
What are you talking about?
Because they trying to get somebody else,
like
somebody else on the line.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then we had the Zoom call with this team, and we going into it, he didn't want to go there. He was like, "Oh, they dropped the number for the NIL. They did X, Y, Z," and he was like, But then after the presentation and everything, and what type of guy he was, like. I was sold, parents sold. I think he was sold. So, and they said, yeah, we got to get you up here this weekend. Like, we got to get you up here tomorrow, like in 2 days.
Yeah.
Get your flight, and then boom.
Then also, we keep saying this. Y'all got to go compete, too, when y'all get there. Like, this is the most competitive it's going to be. People with all, I'm not saying everybody chasing money, but money's involved now. Like, just like we always see in the NBA, they be, oh, yeah, I'm trying to feed my family.
The biggest
like,
bag I can.
Yeah, I'm feeding my family.
Especially
doing
early
this,
on too. Like,
yeah, like so don't go in there and be like, oh yeah, I'm getting paid this. I could chill this summer. I could chill this fall. Like, nah, you gonna get for a rude awakening. And then next year, that talk is gonna go a little different.
That exit meeting.
And then
So hold yourself accountable as well. Don't just, oh yeah, he's talking good. They told me I'm gonna start. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They could have.
Oh my God.
They could have told you. They could have told you gonna. My fault.
No, go ahead.
They could have told you gonna start.
More tea.
They told you
quick.
gonna start,
More
but you're
tea.
asked. You're asked this summer, and you know now if you go to those most of the night schools, shot tracker. We got shot tracker. They got like technology in the basketballs now.
Yeah.
Your shit
the
is
heart,
broke.
The heart rate shit. They got all that shit.
Oh,
you're not running.
Shape.
Yeah.
Like it's no more like oh yeah, like nah, coach, I'm in shape. I'm good. Like nah, they know when you're not in shape.
They tracking
you.
everything.
Like,
again, like
you an investment. You an investment.
Going back to like it's like Sonia, like when she was at Notre Dame, and they all like every video they posted in practice, they had that tracking thing on. Like they talking about the school that I'm telling you about, like that he's going to, blood work to see if they're deficient in something.
You've been begging for that one.
You know I'm begging
they sold you right there. They sold you right there. Yo, give my man an NIL check, man. Come on, slide him a little something, bro.
They said, yeah, man, I think we should go to this one.
Yo, he's been begging for that one.
As you guys, you know the school I'm talking about. We got two know that guys there, so we good. We live.
By the time we drop this, it'll be
we out there. But anyway. No, but I wanted to ask you guys this. With this, like, again, what we saw this year with money, like, how do you, again, if you were in kids' shoes, how do you handle the expectation? Like, I want you to think about it, like, how would you feel if you were in their shoes and you had to handle that expectation of performing?
So, Illinois lost to UConn.
Mm-hmm.
They're interviewing Kylan Boswell at his locker, and he's like bawling, like bro, like this shit been hard, like people talking crazy about me online on Twitter, like from his Arizona days. But you gotta think he went into college as a little kid.
Yeah, I was about
I think
to
he
say.
graduated, like he's 20.
He left early.
He's gonna be 21.
He remember he was with Team Why Not, and he reclassed up because he was with Jared and them.
But also with school, he played with what was it, Mookie Cook
at AZ Compass.
Yeah, AZ Compass.
Yeah, right.
He left early.
So yeah, he's like 20 or 21.
He'll turn 21.
But anyway, like that's the expectation. Like people think like that. Of course, like great power comes great responsibility. Like you getting paid this, people are like, oh, we paying you to do this, boom, 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 boom. But like hell nah, like that shit is a lot of pressure. But like only thing we could really say is like, bro, just go play Like you gotta really just enjoy basketball. And like I've clearly did it on a extremely lower level, but it's like like sometimes you playing basketball, you like fuck, bro, like that shit ruining your. I hate that. I let basketball ruin my day sometimes. Like
that's. I mean, to it for me, like I was thinking about, again going back in my playing career, like being a walk-on. Like my junior year, I didn't play much to the end of the year, and I thought I was gonna play more, but like we had one of the worst years in school history, so I put an expectation on myself next year. I was like, if I'm going to be here my senior year, this can't happen again. And it happened again. So it was, but you know what I'm saying? But that really, like, and I think about the mental. You
put something on yourself before it even got to
the mental
develop.
struggles I had with it. With that, the expectation I put on myself, my coach pulling me for missing a shot and like, whatever. Like,
so now imagine dude that's making 1.6 million.
And then now you got...
You're listening to that.
Social media wasn't even as big back then. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now you got people talking shit about you.
I was about to say, even at like the level of Fairfield, Stag Twitter probably going crazy.
Yeah, and don't let them have a
talking shit about
don't let them have a parlay on you. Don't let them have a parlay on you. Now you
now gambling's out there. I can only imagine.
Oh my God, hell yeah.
What? Yo, Steve Johnson, I took you for 3 threes tonight.
You ever see the real app when you click their players?
Oh yeah,
It'd be
that's my favorite shit.
If a player got 7 points, 500 comments. Oh, you couldn't get 8.5.
Yeah. Yo, Real App, sponsor us. I'm on the Real App every day,
Yo,
bro.
it's
Nah.
crazy, but I be seeing these NBA player or these college players walking around and somebody's recording and they be like, yo, you couldn't get that point last night? You cost me like $1,000. And I think Klay Thompson responded one time, said or some shit. Like, I don't remember who it was.
There's somebody in a car or something.
Yeah, but there's a couple videos like that.
Fuck your
of these-
parlay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? I get it. I get it from a gambling standpoint, but like, we talk about human beings. Like,
You gotta check
acting like-
yourself if you in person mad, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like on the app, yeah, I get my
Dog,
shit off one or two.
Homie's son could have been up all night coughing. He's sick. He had to go to the doctor. Like, he didn't get no sleep, but still gotta go play the. Like, you don't know what's going on. He's a human being. Like,
but people don't realize that
I got he getting over a cold. Like
people just out
but
here.
I could bet on him though. I can't bet on you. You know what I mean? Like I can't bet on Steve like going to McDonald's. Like, I can't bet on that.
Yeah, like
I understand how people feel, but like the in person shit is wild to me. Like, bro, you don't never got to do that. But the question of the NIL though, like I think if a portion of your NIL is going towards you bettering yourself as a basketball player, I think that should be shown. Like, or like, not, I wouldn't say broadcast, like you don't have to like show everybody what you're doing, but if it's like, oh, like, like I put a lot of work in the summer. I went to go do cryo and I went to go do this yoga person. I went to do this. Like, I think that way, to yourself at least, you could feel like I'm putting this money towards me earning it. You know what I mean? Like I'm spending the money so that more money can be spent on me.
Yeah, I so even now I like that point. Nowadays I'll see like people still in college going to like LA or like I said, Amari, they're in New York training how the pros train in the off season because you with these big agencies and you got the bread, like you said, like go train because y'all all taking online class. You don't really need to be on campus, like if you think about it.
And then you're kind of getting paid like a pro and running it like a pro system, so you should act
so
like a pro.
especially if you don't like the results from the year before, maybe you got to change something.
Yeah.
So that because like you can't blame coach every year.
No.
Like maybe
It's
one
easy,
year
bro.
it happens, like, but you can't blame coach every year.
Yeah, but going back to this is the hardest part with this thing. Like, it's hard to get a gauge, right? Again, like, we'll talk about, AAU in a second, but like, I got another story from a player I trained talking about, somebody they know at a big time school, and they didn't really play too much, and what they said was that person was promised like, yeah, you're gonna come in and start, like, off rip, blah blah blah. And now, again, I'm not gonna drop the name of the school, but like, they basically have nobody, on that team. And so my thing is,
Cuz wasn't finna play. So.
Yeah, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is the fact that like it's hard with this and because you don't know if it's a filler. Like that might have been that filler position you just talked about. Like, but we don't know because they were told something else. So now they're trying to get the year back. Like they filed for everything and they're trying to get the year back. So
and it's also a situation where he's kind of betting on himself. You know what I mean? Where like you were at a level and now you're trying to go up. And they're selling you like, yo, like we really could use you, bro. Like we could do it. And then it's like you look like, you know what I mean? You look like, oh, he's ass. But really, if you stayed at the spot that you was at, you probably would have progressed again. You know what I'm saying? Because like you averaging like 13, the next year he probably could have got up to like 17.
Yeah.
And then his bag could have been even bigger. You know what I'm saying?
And here's the other thing that I want to bring up. Some of these guys aren't as self-aware as I thought they would be. Right, some of these guys have been, like, from what I'm seeing, like, obviously, we talked about coaches saying, oh, I don't think this is the best spot for you. You should probably hit the portal, right? Or whatever it is. But then there's times where, like, I think there's people who think they're doing better than what they were, and they think they were being unfairly treated or unfairly coached. But they, in actuality, they weren't putting in that pain like they were supposed to. There needs to be that balance, but that's why it's important to have a relationship with the coaches and coaching staff to be like, how I sell myself as a coach at South Kent is like, I'm a truth teller. I'm not going to lie to you. And if you don't like that, if you want to go to like Darrow or Newman, that's cool. But like, this is what it is here. But it's hard. I don't think enough players also are having that talk because one, it could be that sense of entitlement from that AAU age where everything was easier. And then boom, now it's something that's ingrained in you,
Yeah,
and you got to get it out.
I was just about to say they're like a lot of them is really conditioned to be. So let's go with top 50. Say you a top 50 kid. They judging those top 50 kids like they be oh yeah, you're going to the NBA. You're going to the NBA. You're a one and done. You're a one and done. Realistically, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of them is one and done. Besides like this year, most of them is not one and done, especially in this climate. But like you just said, when you was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, everyone been telling you so good, you this good, you that, you this, you that. Everyone's babying you, everybody doing everything for you. I've seen it in my own eyes. Like then you go to college, yeah, I'm the man. I can't wait. Coach was ready for me. I'm committed. Like I committed in the fall. We just got the top 3. They had an ass season. We got a top 3 guy at the portal, top 4 guy at the portal, or whatever. Maybe you hit that wall. Like it's about how you react when you hit that wall. Like how you when life smack you in the face. Like I know shit. Like everybody need that at some point. It's about
a wake up call.
But they have, like we said, they have the option now. It's kind of like, oh, all right, let me just
fuck it.
He bugging. I'm going somewhere else.
Go to the portal.
Then the next coach is like, oh yeah, come, like it's all right. But then say that happens, then you might gotta look in the mirror, dog.
Coaches, low-key too, gotta be held accountable for that too, because they be thinking they can fix everything.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, that's how they're doing you over there. Like, we'll whip them into shape. You knew what Cuz was.
Coaches be connected. Hey man, you were right about him.
Yeah. Come on, man. You didn't tell me, man. You knew. Like, yo, bro, you knew. Like,
that's why you gotta do your research.
Bro,
like,
you saw it, bro.
And that's why it's like you always need to put your best foot forward because they gonna chat.
Yeah.
They gonna
Of
chat
course.
at the end of the day.
Maybe late, but they gonna chat for real.
Chat.
Like, you could do it twice. You can't do it a third time. You know what I'm saying? That third coach not going for it, bro.
I think people think we make a lot of excuses for the players, but it's like I just be trying to think about things realistically. Like, dog, this is a 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
grown-ass men taking
24-year-old.
bro.
Like, bro, you got, like we just said with the portal, I got 2 weeks to make this life decision, dog. Like,
and they get to make a decision after I make a decision.
If that, because when a school wants you, they got you on the visit. Oh yeah, you gotta commit now. That's what they told this kid on he went to visit. He committed today. They're like, yeah, after this visit, you know, we're expecting you to commit. That's what they told him. And then I was like,
what are you supposed to do? And then you commit.
Because if you don't, and then
next week they get a same nigga at your position, same size, same weight, same skills, same cut.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, man, but yeah, it was good. I think the college season overall, it's still like it's winding down now, the transfer portal, so guys are finally finding a home. But
wait, so the 2 weeks ends tonight then?
No, the 2 weeks ended.
No, it
ended 4 days ago.
Oh, so if you didn't enter the portal,
you're home.
There's a couple like announcements that like ESPN or whoever like those
they were a little late to come out.
They put it. They were in the portal. They just didn't want it out there because the agencies. Right again,
I'm so ingrained to players. I'm back. I'd be like, oh damn, why this player ain't put out nothing? But realistically, like I'm on the roster. Like what I gotta put that out for, bro? I'm back, yo.
Yeah, I'm back. I've been seeing a lot of I'm back.
Yeah.
Yo, the I'm back low-key hit harder than the portal one.
London put one.
The London one was hard. The London one was hard.
That was tough.
Nah,
and shout
I'm
out
back
again.
and
let's talk about
Braylon
again,
Mullins.
Braylon Mullins.
Rob White.
Rob Wright. I think he did. That was strategic.
Nah.
That one was strategic.
That one,
nigga.
Did you
They
read the
needed
story?
that one.
Do you see the?
Yeah.
They said the everybody in his circle wanted him to go to Kentucky.
Yeah.
But he wanted to stay in BYU. BYU wasn't gonna pay that chicken, so Kentucky offered it, and then I think they heard they came.
But they got a lot of bread to spend next year.
NBA, that's a restricted free agency.
Yo,
because if you unrestricted, they don't matter. But NBA, oh yeah, go see what you worth. Feel me? They give you that.
And we'll let you know,
come match. Y'all better come match.
Yeah. Nah, this shit really is
you
pro.
know what I'm saying? But like, how about let's just quickly talk about people that we've seen that we know in person. We saw Parrish stay at Siena.
Love that.
We saw Ryan Mesh go follow what's his name? McNamara to Syracuse.
Mingo Man to Baylor.
With who?
Caden Mingo.
Caden Mingo to Baylor.
Dylan decommitted from UNC.
So we're waiting on that. Tyler Betsy, BYU.
DJ Wagner to Maryland.
Yep. Who else do you guys kind of like seen and who I'm trying again? It's putting
Amari,
everyone
Texas.
Amari, Texas, like putting guys on the spot to think about
Damn,
it.
Marco coming somewhere?
Yeah, Georgetown.
Georgetown.
That's what. And again, this is me.
Somebody else committed to Georgetown too.
Cooley
did.
But
wait, what's his name? I think what's his name left? The one that was
the guard
that was going head to head with
KJ Lewis,
Hopkins.
Oh, the ball dude.
Nah. The one that was telling him like even if
Jameer Jones.
Yes,
Jameer
Jones left.
He went to a Florida school. No.
No. Sean Abov or
he
went to Florida State.
You seen the picture they had him? He was at like Home Depot or something
with the boxes.
Yeah, before the season was over.
I'm trying to think who else. It's crazy to see Ty Betsy going.
I knew dudes.
Oh yeah, Ty Betsy BYU is crazy.
Dude was like, I knew I was in the portal in September.
Justin Menard's in the portal still.
Yeah, Justin Menard is still in the portal.
Yeah, we're just naming CT guys, people that they've recorded or CT guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anybody else.
I mean, the dude from Duke went to UConn.
Oh, went to UConn.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
He's not in the portal, but
Najee Hines went to UConn.
The guy
from Seattle.
Ibuka is going to the draft.
That was interesting.
That's crazy.
That was interesting.
But like, I'm glad you brought that up. Is it crazy though? Like
no, but yes.
So this is why like we be like, oh, rankings don't matter. If he was ranked a top 10 kid and had those numbers that he had, no matter if he lost, it would be no question like, he getting drafted.
Scoring.
He has some of the craziest numbers, and there's some guards that's ahead of him. That's team was a little ass too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they got booted in the first or second round, but they wasn't that good too. But they straight.
I seen
his numbers is OD and he's pretty efficient.
They posted a video and it was like a little hype video about him going into the draft, and they were talking about like some of the guys that came out, and I was like, damn, like now that I'm thinking about it, like low key, like you know what I mean, like it's actually not a bad spot for him to come out. Like it was like Landry Fields. I forgot the other guard's name.
Stanford.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about the list of NBA players that came out.
I'm like, now like when you put it in that stance and then you put his numbers up to some of those other guys.
But the thing was, they haven't. I don't think they've had a guard to come out. He's going to be like the first guard.
Yeah.
Those are guys who are mainly wings.
OD, they match.
Yeah, but
did Zaire Williams? Did he go to Stanford?
Oh wait, no, did he transfer?
Zaire Williams, from the Lyceum that was on the Nets.
It's on the Nets. Yeah,
he was on Stanford.
Yeah.
What's it called?
He came out too.
Isaiah Sellers was on Stanford too, from St. John's.
Oh yeah.
He was at Stanford.
So I mean, it kind of makes sense. I like the move. It's just for me. I think I'm so like used to the players like wanting to come back to get more money that like him and his brains probably like, yo, this is probably the best buzz I could get, and like I don't need another year to prove it. Like, I think I could go and be okay.
Right.
I just would hate to see him get on a team where he can't get an opportunity.
Flare out.
You know what I mean? Like a Sharif Cooper where, like, we know you're good enough, but, like,
then
we have no
go
room.
overseas and come back.
You see what I'm saying? I would hate to see that.
10 days, 10
I
days.
would hate to see
like,
that.
for me, sometimes you got to do that, but, like I think Dan Hurley was like, like, if you're not guaranteed 1 through 14s, 15 through 18, like, it's kind of a bad business deal to not stay in college, like, unless like you ultimately is like, like I'm not doing this college thing, but like.
So okay, somebody like Mullins comes back.
Remember I just said I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember I just said the last spot, like people was gonna come like
any
other year he's clearly going to the NBA. Any other year, but it's like, bro, it's in my best interest to come back to college.
Now, here's my thing. Okay, but what do you? I can't remember what I was going to say.
Charlie Villanueva was on the 520 podcast, and he was talking about it, and he was saying like, "Yo, like this one and done shit at UConn is new. Like, we wasn't doing that." He said everybody stayed 2 years. Ray stayed 2 years. Rudy stayed 2 years. Ben stayed 2 years.
3.
No, I'm saying like 2+.
2 plus.
Charlie stayed 2. Emeka stayed 2. Like when you went to what's it called?
Actually.
When you went to UConn, like you were staying 2 years, like under Jim Calhoun. He was like, I think he said
one was like Drummond.
That's what I think he said. Drummond was the only one to do one and done.
Country.
So, like, you think about UConn going back to his roots, like, guys not really, you know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to get that off. Like, you can, like he's saying, like, you could provide a better resume if you show 2 years of it.
That's the funny thing. They'd be like, oh, these old guys in college. There might have been a little short window of one and dones for real. Think about it when Cal Cal went to Kentucky. I don't know what year that was.
Yeah, he
Went to
was pushing,
Kentucky.
He was pushing out, what's it called?
That was really a lot of one and dones. But then even that, they had like the Harrison twins who stayed in college. Like they had people that stayed in college. So it's like, all right, we had an era of one and done. It's just a different time frame now. Like we did the early 2000s, the 90s. Then we had the boom maybe in the 2010s. Then Jalen Green and overtime elite and all that stuff is like they forced the NCAA hand to be like, yeah, we gotta start paying because Jalen Green went to the G League Ignite. He wasn't even that good in G League Ignite.
No, he didn't.
Like he wasn't like they wasn't crazy, but he still got drafted top 3 and was good in NBA. LaMelo Ball didn't do nothing. Went to Australia. He got hurt.
Imagine LaMelo in college right now.
Yo, Lonzo Ball in college was crazy.
But I'm saying, like, really think about LaMelo would be what?
Nah, he would be done.
He would have been done by now.
He would be done.
But
he might have had a COVID year like this year.
What was you about to say before? Because I got one after.
Well, I was getting at the fact that I was gonna bring up like a person like Dink Pate.
Yeah,
that's who I was gonna really bring up, and just thinking about like how he was smart. Like he declared early he was with G League Ignite too. And he was the youngest player ever, if I'm not mistaken. And
either
then
him or Scoot.
It was one of the two. But
I think Scoot finished high school though.
Yeah, he didn't. Okay. He skipped his senior year of high school to go Ignite, and now he's like, I'm coming back. Yeah. He never accepted. I guess again, that's good.
He had people offer him 2 ways.
Yeah, and I think that's a sign of like a good circle. Be like, yo, we're aware of what's going on. Do not take a contract unless it's a multi-year deal. And boom, boom, boom. And now he's going back. And it could be it'd be good for Hudgens. Is that his name, the coach?
I think.
Something like that. It would be really good for him as his first year at Providence. And you got probably one of the best scorers in the G League to come play college basketball.
Honestly, probably the biggest name in the portal. You know what I mean? Like in that pool of players.
Yeah, if he could, if all the Euros could come over and play, I don't see no problem with.
Yeah, if St. John's getting a Euro League, start guard.
Yeah. Nah, at this point, like. It is what it is.
Yeah,
like, I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at the G League shit.
It's even playing field.
Yeah, now at this point, like, so I know everybody made a big hubbub about it. Now it's like, all right, well let's go find
James Najee wasn't on shit.
Like, and that's
if they come and dominate, average 35 points, it's too easy. All right, but like, it's not.
They're not doing that.
It's not really happening.
It's not happening. And then, like I said, with what's his name's Jokic agent. He was saying, like, he had about 20, 25 guys in the States this year, got really good deals for them. He said next year, right now, it's on track for, like, 45, 50. Like, that's a lot, And, again, what he's doing, he's a genius, right? He picked his guys over there that he knew were talented and would kill, and they did extremely well this year. So now everybody's trying to sign with him and his agency. Every high major college coach is like, oh, I need one of these European players, young guys that want to come over here because they produce, they work hard. Like there's no, that's according to him. Like there's no downside per se to it. Like look at Illinois, what they did.
Put them in the right system too.
That again, that's smart. Like he said, he didn't expect Jokic to be as good as he was, but he said like there's a lot of really good up and coming players that have a shot to be NBA guys that he's helping develop.
Yeah, basketball's getting better.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too. He thinks that, or I talked to a parent who was visiting South Kent, and he has a program over there called Mega. That's Jokic's thing. They're a private company or like a private club. So the other clubs are public, so they are attached to like bigger clubs. There's pressure to win there. With the Club Mega, there's more focus on development.
Yeah.
So the guys he picks, he gets to put in there, develop them. I don't care if we win or lose. Gets the film. Now he brings them over here. Big payday. Like it's a genius marketing thing, and it's something that I think again, you guys, being able to be educated on that. So, which would kind of lead me into the next segment, I guess, would be like AAU.
Are they taxing too much to get in these AAU tournaments?
You know they are.
So again, the time of this recording, this is the weekend of Pitt Jam Fest. Hoop Group It's
made
been-
hoops Westmania. I seen a screenshot of that one too.
and junior EYBL and all, and like the live
brother.
period it was a big AAU weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing, and I made a Twitter post about it because I went to go watch one of my young players at a zero gravity tournament.
How much they was charging in
for
the ZG?
a day, $18 for a day pass.
Yeah, that's on the cheap side.
That's a cheap. Yeah, I know, but that's a local. That's a
but feel me?
local
The other people were charging. What was it? It said 70
for a
70
weekend,
for the weekend pass.
Yeah, the
pass,
weekend
bro.
pass. And it was.
Yeah.
It didn't make
That's
sense
tax.
because it said 70. It said
It
cash
said
was more.
75 cash.
Like, what are we talking? Like, I
Bro.
thought cash would be cheaper
Bro,
because
they're robbing, bro. They're stealing.
Is okay. I'm not justifying the prices. Inflation is a real thing. Like
Fuck
that's
in
what
all of life.
in life in
Fuck
general. You can't. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
fuck that.
But
Inflation, not fucking racket. Like, bro,
Racketeering.
Yeah, like, what are we talking about?
But hear me out. Hear
Like,
me
this
out.
is money laundering. Like, there's inflation and then there's money laundering, bro.
Just hear me out.
Inflation is $3 to like $7. This is $3 to like $14.
But hear me out. Hear me out. If again, a lot of parents are complaining about it, and I don't want to pay that. I'm not gonna lie. I hate it. I hate the shit out of that. It's expensive. But this brings me to a point. If your kid's not good enough to play AAU, and
No.
if you're paying all
Don't
this
go.
money and your kid's sitting on the bench, why is your kid playing AAU?
Why?
That's what I wanted to bring that out
shouldn't-
real quick.
Everybody shouldn't have to get to play AAU. Sorry.
I mean, you might
All
be
right, I'ma
priced
play
out at this
devil's-
point.
I'ma
Go ahead,
play
go ahead,
devil's
go ahead.
advocate.
Let's go.
No.
Some people, that's like the best experience of their life.
If you got the bread.
Nah, yeah. So remember, I came in here. I was like, oh, like I don't think it's becoming a rich person's sport. I think in that sense, it clearly is.
I said that last part.
Yeah.
If you ask, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
Nah,
asked,
like,
that shit's expensive.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
He's like,
apologizing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
come to the basketballs to hear the truth. If you're
Yeah.
ass, that shit is expensive. But you probably gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna flick up and take selfies with the
Come on, dog.
Why?
But feel me? It's, all right.
But that's a memory he might have. Think
I was about to say.
think about it like Eli Ellis. You go see.
So look at this. You know, we said it's Pitt Jam Fest. They had the main court.
Yeah. All hail.
Shout out All Hail B-Ball. Cool,
Yep.
cool
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I met him in Indy. Shout out him. But feel me, they built that up. They played runs. I think they got clipped
punched.
or whatever.
It
got
wasn't. No,
punched.
it wasn't. It wasn't. I saw it was like a 14-point game. It could have been bad.
Oh, everyone kept saying they got punched.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway, that's like a flooded ass game.
Yeah.
Like it's like people want to see that. Like it's probably players at that. Like oh my god, I'm watching Anderson Diaz from OTE. Like oh my god.
Top 150.
But like but some people like shit. Like you said, if you're not up to par, it might be a little expensive.
no, yeah.
So, but if I'm,
But
I
you-
think
you
I
could-
think
you
that
could also
70.
just go
I think
watch.
that 70 in the West Main, like they taxing. Let's be real, they taxing. But if I'm them, hey,
I mean, I gotta look at it.
on
right?
the business side, hey, like
No, yeah,
Y'all
y'all coming.
gonna-
The
y'all
product is here. Y'all coming for this
y'all
product.
gonna come
The same
watch
way
it.
a coach will probably go to that, right? Because I get to see Anderson. I get to see this person. I get to
Yeah,
see this person.
BBC,
this-
like-
So I get it on that standpoint, right? Now, if you were going, it was like, hey, man, like we're not playing, but this is one of the bigger tournaments. We're just gonna go to this tournament to go watch the high level hoops. Sure, you pay the $140 for the day. You know what I mean? Cool. You out there for a day. You probably drive
Said
to
140
Pittsburgh,
is
whatever.
pretty-
Cool, and then you come back. But yo, you spent the whole weekend. I got busted by 30 every game. You played 6 minutes. You spent food for the entire weekend. You spent for the travel. You spent for your kicks because you want to bust out the new kicks for the like.
yeah.
We're at too much money.
I don't know if y'all seen the post I put up. I said, yo, if your AAU team got 12 dudes,
Yeah, you're all set. You're all set.
you playing garbage minutes.
Yeah,
like,
you're all set, bro.
Unless like, and then I put in the comments, yo, if that's what, if like you're totally
You
cool
okay
with
with
that,
that?
like
Cool.
you just there for the experience. Like, I love this. I love being around my bros because realistically, some kids is in a fucked up situation and it's better for them to be going to I don't know zero gravity tournament on the
Bro.
weekend. Then I'm at home. I'm doing some dumb shit. Well, a lot of
No,
kids
for
just on the
real.
game, but
Yeah.
some kids do be wild
Yeah,
for
yeah,
shit
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
But, like, it's-
because they want to be TikTok.
Like, but like kids, like sometimes it's better for that. But if you really a hooper, like I'm trying to go to college, playing college. You the tough man, bro. Hey, call Know That Training. It's a, feel me, the 70 your mom is paying. You feel me? You put that into the training session and you valid. But hey, that's just if you want to get better.
And not only that too, like you don't gotta play basketball, right? We still need coaches. We still need managers. We still need performance coaches. We still need
shout out
all those different things that you could do in basketball. So if you want to be on that level to be like, yo, I was there, I seen it. Like I know this is how they practice. This is how they what's it called. If you're looking at it from that standpoint, yo, you're already ahead. Agent, even like you're already ahead. Like Amir Brown, love what Amir Brown is doing. Like that, like kudos because hey, I'm not on League's level. Yeah. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen League work. I've seen how they talk to League. I've seen how League carries himself. I know what a player is supposed to look like. Yeah. I even saw him on the bench for Lightning, sitting with Brandon and them on the 8th grade team. And those are some of the guys that are supposed to be like the Elliots, the Tahads, the Leaks. So those are the guys coming up. Right. If you could say, yo, I watch League every day in practice. I know what he's doing. You got to shape up like this. You're giving the game back. Yeah.
And that's
Amir don't got to play.
You got to grow the game that way.
I was going to say, I love that point that you just made because say you can't play in the EYBL team, dog. Let's just say you live in Mass. Yeah. You can't play in the EYBL team. Yo, maybe you go to Todd and the director of expressions. Yo, like I'm really interested in basketball. Like, bro, can I just travel around with you guys, be the manager? I'll do whatever. Like, you're not gonna get paid off rip. Like, you're 14 years old, dog. Yeah. You can't even legally pay him for that. So it's like, bro, like maybe you want to get in the camera shit early. Like, bro, like go get your experience like through that. Go do something like that.
Practices.
Go to maybe I am ass. Like, I know I can't play this, but maybe I want to become a coach. Like, you could go learn from somebody. Like, it's other ways to do. I know everyone want to play. Like, if you told 14-year-old me that I was going to be doing this shit, I would be like, you wildin', nigga. I'm tough. But still, like, some people is actually ass. Like actually not.
Genuinely, so, like, you haven't played in 4 tournaments. You know what I mean?
Like, you haven't played.
You haven't played.
You haven't played.
Like, they keep trying to, oh, no, I'm going to get you. Don't worry. I'm going to get you next one.
So,
bro, they're not going to get you.
You know, again, to your point, I want to bring up, again, shout out to Coop, my guy Coop, Lefty from Cheshire.
Oh, yeah, Cooper.
Yeah, he's at, I think he's at New England College or University of New England, one of the two. And, you know, he was training me. He said he found me through Pure Sweat, which is where I'm also certified with Drew Hanlon and them. And basically, like, he was looking for a trainer in Connecticut. My name comes up because I'm a part of it. And we connected. I'm like, oh, this kid is really skilled. Like, and then I got to talk to him, and this kid is so smart. Like, one of the smartest kids I've ever spoken to in my life. So mature, understood what like he loved, and he was just a nerd about basketball. Like, he loved playing, but he almost loved the process of getting better faster. So now, like, he's a sophomore in college, I want to say. He's actually an assistant coach player. So he's helping with coaching, but he can still have the option to play. And he's already started his process because he loves physical training, like performance training. So he's got a couple certifications already. So by the time he graduates, he wants to be, you know, starting to work with guys like Leak and the higher level. He's going down to Florida in the spring in a couple weeks to try to intern and do all these things. The thing that I admire, it's almost like, again, the no days off, no that way. Like, he's grinding for what he wants. And now I'm so happy for him about that. But some of these guys, and I've seen it, like, there's a little bit of, that entitlement, like, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to get paid for it. Like, because I've done a couple little things, and you know what I'm saying? I think my portfolio is good enough to be on the circuit with you guys to do stuff. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm
quick.
seeing it.
This is not that. If you want to work in sports, not even just basketball, you want to sports, entertainment, you want to work in that to get to, like, the best, you gonna go through hell. Bro. It's almost worse than being an athlete. Like, you gotta go through a lot, bro. Like, you gotta, like, we don't talk about we should do that one day. Just talk about media.
Like, if I'm being real, my portfolio is not even enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm still trying to get my portfolio up.
Shit, me too. Like you gotta be grinding. Like you gotta be grinding.
We talk about it all the time, like the hard work that takes.
Like as bro, if you on the road and you see these assistant coaches trying to recruit, that shit is not easy. I gotta go from here to here. Say I'm at a low major, we don't got even high majors. Like they not sending a crazy budget with just an assistant coach to go look at players. And then when you recruiting, it's not just I'm on the trip. Like no, like you better go get me some talent.
Yeah,
and like, you better go find me a diamond in the rough
and give me a real analyzed report. Like I
this is your job.
You don't like to go
even
live.
like video coordinators, like a video coordinator for like a college team. Imagine being a video coordinator for Dan Hurley and you fucking up,
bro.
Oh.
And then back in the day,
you getting yelled at like a player.
Bro,
like
back in the day, they had to actually drive the shit to you. Now you can send it back and forth. You actually have to drive it to them.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's what a couple of coaches stuff I watched. Like so they said like, what was your craziest story before you became a head coach? And I was like, Tom Izzo was like, yeah, I had to go drive at midnight to go pick up a DVD or a video, a VHS to bring it back.
I've been around I've worked around NBA players or whatever. So it's like one time they finished the game, his film wasn't up. He's like, he calls like the head guy, like, yo, where the film at? I'm trying to watch my film. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody else getting reamed out. Like, oh, where's it? Like, we gotta have this right after the game. Game just ended. I need my film. I need it cut up. But because like the players, like on that level, of course, like you're gonna need to have that ready for them.
Yeah,
but that's your responsibility to have that ready. People think like, oh yeah, I'm working in the NBA. Life is so peaches and rain. Hell no.
Yeah,
hell no.
When we talk about the expectation of when
we're
you're
not
at a
even
higher
talking
level.
about playing.
Like, and then don't even get me started on the yo, I see you doing your thing, bro. They got any openings? Dog. I can't vouch for you without seeing nothing you doing just because I'm your friend. Like I can't do that for you.
Because you have
I
a
barely
reputation.
got the vouch.
Yeah, you got a reputation.
But then it's not even like sport. Like even if I'm an accountant or something, and my man's is like, oh yeah, I'm trying to work with you, boom, boom, boom. Say you magically do, and your man's fuck up. That's on you, dog.
Yeah.
You brought him to me.
You brought this bum ass nigga to me,
now
bro.
they like, oh yeah,
Look at them. Look at them.
Bro.
I
like that. That was a good.
Oh yeah, bro. Like that shit.
But shout out. I'm gonna do this real quick though. I do want to shout out the parents. Like, I don't think, and this is for the parents that get to listen to this. I don't think you guys get from your kids enough in terms, and I can think about it too. And I'm probably gonna actually, when I see my pop's birthday's coming up, so I'm probably gonna just talk about, say thank you for all those trips he took with me. Like, I think you guys are, you are sacrificing a lot. So when you guys are in, not shambles, but you're upset that either your kid, son or daughter is not playing and you guys just drove 3 hours to Spooky Nook and you paid that $45, $50 pass for the weekend.
70.
Like,
75 if you paying cash.
I get it, and I know your kid probably wants to be on the team, but for the sake of you and for the sake of your kid, you probably should invest that money into developing your son or daughter first, get them better, and then come back visit AAU. Now you can play local AAU, it's a different game, but if you're going to be traveling, you got to make sure you did your due diligence and do your homework. And that's why there's people like us out here trying to help you guys, but you gotta reach out and ask. Like, we've had kids. I remember there was one comment that stuck out in my head. I wish I could shout him out in this, but he like, what do you guys suggest to do? You know, I don't have access to a gym. What can I do? And I listed like 3 things. I'm like, hey, go early to practice and see if your coach will just open it up 30 minutes before. I know it's not a lot of time, but I also know your coach is not getting paid a lot of money. Or like 30 minutes after, or try to get a gym membership for $30 a month at LA Fitness, and that way you can go into the gym and use it whenever and all that. It's those little things that we want to help you guys with, you know?
Yeah, even like that's a very hard situation. Like a lot of kids don't have access to getting gyms and stuff, but then it's like, all right, like I could either mope about that, or I could go for this 3-mile jog. I could go
to the park.
I could go run the bleachers. Like winter, obviously, New England, you can't do none of that. But in the summer, we have beautiful summers out here. Go to your local high school, go run the bleachers, run the track every day. Like walk there with your boy, ride your bike run the bleachers, run the track every day, every
Or
morning.
go dribble on the track.
Just go dribble. Like
Dribble.
if you
got a basement,
maybe
go dribble in the
there's
basement.
I know like you don't want to play outdoor, be hot. I get it, but like maybe just go early morning when it's cool. Go outside, get your handle right. Go outside, run 3 miles. Go outside. There's other then like you run 3 miles, you run those stairs every day. Maybe you don't end up that good, but you probably in way better shape than your peers
And then
at that like the base level.
And
So that could propel you to this kid working hard. Maybe your coach is like, oh yeah, like I know this guy, he's trained. Like for me, there's ways to show you actually care about something.
And we don't talk about it enough. Like at the end of the day, it's more than just basketball. You know, basketball. We talk about like basketball's taught us so many life lessons. Like between just the three of us, we could talk about so many things. And to this day, it's stuck with us and it's helped mold us and shape us. But like something like that, it helps you. You know, again, like it helps your health. Like it gives you that habit of like, oh, I'm working out. I want to live as long as I can. I got to stay in shape. Like it's just the habits of working out and stuff like that you guys don't even think about. You're not thinking. You think about I want to be the best I can be, but it's bigger than basketball, right? Like, and that's where like when I talk to other like the top trainers, it's like they talk. Obviously, we talk skills and game stuff, but like the habits you build from working out and training. The purpose of training, is to get you better, but it's to guide you to give yourself a blueprint to how to attack these things. Which in life you got to have these skills and things in place to help you succeed and get better, right? So, but what do you think about AAU right now? Like again, from the little things that we've talked about, like the portal's technically open. Like, you know, again, the very first weekend 2 weeks ago, I saw a couple like shoe teams lose to some of these made hoop teams or hoop group teams. Like, what do we think? Is the talent again? This is no. Just hear me out. It's the New England. I'm going just New England. I don't have the knowledge for West Coast down south. It's what I saw in New England. What do you think about the talent level and I guess in this region at least? I can't speak to the Midwest, the West Coast down south, but the talent level even in out with some of these teams.
I will give you that. It is very spread out. Nowadays, it's very spread out, but it's not like the Nike team is the way better team. Like I think if Expressions played like Team New England, I'm not gonna say who will win, but that would be a very good game.
I would love to see
like
that.
I know I think they like Middlesex played a few, like they look really good. Like Declan and I think his name Bolt,
Tommy Bolin,
tough.
Yep.
Like Declan look good. Like
Declan look real good.
Like, but I'm saying like that it's spread out to where it's like it used to be EYBL. Like they was getting to it. But I think it's really spread out because more like basketball's getting better. Rivals like Pemberton like getting to it. So I think every team gonna have these players, but it's not like they're way better.
I think it's also more information. Like you're knowing about more teams and more programs and different stuff. Like I'm a kid in Southern Connecticut. Like I low-key might not know about Expressions. You know what I mean? I might not know like nobody up there, but then I'm like, oh wait. Abdul played on Expressions. Oh, let me see what that is. Or I'm hearing about this kid AJ DeBance. He plays on Expression. What's Expressions? Or even
figure out a lot of stuff on this.
He's on BABC. Like what's BABC? Because like at least for me, like being on this side of Connecticut, like sometimes stuff up there gets lost. Like you're not really understanding. Oh, like what are they doing up there? Or whatever the case may be. I might not know certain things that are like accustomed to them because they're so close. So I might be more tapped in for like New York Lightning, the Rams, Stanford Pete, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I think the information being so widespread and having more knowledge, like I can do my Google. Like I can, okay. Oh, the David Crody, this guy, Middlesex, he put out this guy, he put out this guy, he had this guy. Oh, okay, cool. Like that looked like a good program. Like where do they practice? Or where are they at? What tournaments are they in? Like I can look up all that stuff and have them. And now it's like, I have an informed opinion or information about this place. So now it's not like, oh yeah, that's an AAU team. Like I want to go over there.
Yeah, I think, and to what we're talking about, like again, I think that like if you really do your homework, like, and again, goes like you just showed the phone, like it really falls on the kid and the parents. Like you got to really do research on this. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, we're playing a." Like, again, I mentioned this before. It's like when I get a new kid to train, I'm like, where has your kid played? Oh, my kid plays on a good AAU team. Like that doesn't do anything anymore because there's so many AAU programs, right? But if it's like a team that I'm accustomed, and I have a solid knowledge base of AAU, the quote unquote better ones, because they're ran by directors who really pour into the program. So like I know of them. Like, parents have reached out. Like, I had a player this weekend talk about a situation, and they're like, I think we got to leave. Like, I'd rather put the money into training and elite camps if there's going to be no coaches coming to watch, my kid play. And I was like, I agree, but I also disagree, because you're on 17U. You cannot play at 17U. But to your point, if there are no coaches, you're better off putting more money into the elite camp stuff.
Yeah, the camps.
17U,
that's a
tricky
one.
situation, right?
But it's also I think you might have to I think it'd be good to play, because at 17 I think you have to be playing.
Yep, I agree.
So I think it's good to play, but maybe not travel to every single
event.
That might be
that's
hard.
Not live period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That might be hard on the team. You know what I'm saying?
D2s and D3s, at least, like those is different. Like they can
I'll
be
tell
there.
you guys after, but
So, but like none of this shit is easy, even as a parent, right? So like, people like ask my opinion and stuff all the time. So one of my guys is like, he's from Southern Connecticut. He's like, yo, let's just say his cousin. My cousin's like 14 or 15. He got an opportunity to go play with this sneaker team in Mass. So, but he's from, they wanted somebody else, but he said, oh, he could come work out. They went and worked out, and they liked him. They want him to keep coming to practice. This is like a few weeks ago when they were doing all the practice stuff. Oh, can you come to practice again? Come to practice again. He's good locally right now. So he's deep. They deep. Like, they got to go all the way to Matt. Like, they drive. They got to go back and forth. He asked, yo, what should he do? Boom, 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 boom. My man said to me, I said, yo, honestly, bro, if they like him right now, I know it's tough. Like, that's going to be tough. Like, it's not easy. He might have to do that. Like I always, Connecticut, like, not just like because we're small, like logistically it's hard. We don't have the sneaker team or nothing anymore. You might have, you already scratching that itch. Yeah, maybe you do the drives a few weeks, bro. Like, it's gonna be ass. But say you play good, now you're in Southern Connecticut. New York got a million sneaker teams. Say a New York team hit CU at that point, then it was worth it. Doing all those drives was worth. Like, sometimes you gotta take.
Or if you're playing that good, they gonna start paying for it. Yo, we need you.
We need you to come down.
We'll send the what's it called?
Or you fall flat on your face. You do ass, and oh yeah, I gotta pick it up. I know what I gotta do. So like, all those situations, like, you never know who watching it. Like, like, that was fucking love, bro. That shit felt good. He was like, yo, like, I didn't know Parrish. You told me from Norwalk and stuff. But I didn't know Parrish and Cam. They just played in New York. Nori was a coach. I went and watched. And duh, what the fuck? They good. Yeah. They're clearly good. I post one video. Now he playing with City Rocks. Now all the prep schools is coming. He's saying that. I could say that, so I'm blue in the face. But he's like, yeah, like that was my opportunity. Shit, maybe he was sick that day or something. Say he was sick and was like, or rolled a little rolled ankle. Coach, I can't play today. That would have never happened. Yeah. Maybe it happened down the line, but like, you never know what your opportunity is. Like, this shit.
And Jordan did not blow Parrish up.
Yeah.
Parrish put in the work.
Yeah,
Jordan just put him in front of the eyes he needed to be in front of, bro. Videographers do not blow players up.
Y'all gotta remember that, bro. Y'all gotta remember that. At the end of the day, we just pressing the button, dog. The game gonna go on even if you there or not.
You acting like you shooting for the nigga or something.
Yeah, like you could help for sure. Trust me, you could help. But at the end of the day, the world gonna keep revolving.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did what he had to do at the end of the day. If Parrish don't make no buckets, Jordan look like a goofy. You know what I mean? Yo, this dude's nice. And Jordan missing time.
Like if he came and shit the bed, I couldn't even do nothing with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Came ready to go. And Go ahead.
No, go ahead,
I was
go.
I was just gonna bring up a different player, but go.
No,
ahead.
I was gonna transition. Go ahead.
I was gonna bring up Josh going to Cushing.
Yeah.
Same, bro.
I said it on my story. Excuse my French. I'm so fucking happy.
Bro.
So fucking
That's
happy.
like I don't even want to call him a project, but that
Not Cushing to
I wanna-
two guys.
I want to like. It's just like I like that he. I don't even want to make it about me, but he like he's believing what I'm like kind of telling him. Like clearly he got to take. He has like his representation and stuff, but he'll like call me like randomly like. Josh voice.
Yo.
But he's like, yo, like, what do you think about this? Think about that? And all I can offer is my opinion. I always tell him, like, bro, you gotta make the best decision for you. Like, you have your short window. You're like, but now you get the opportunity. You go to Cushing. Like, you're playing on these AAU teams now. Like, he's hurt right now, but he'll be better. But yeah, bro, like, definitely proud of him, especially being a small guard. Like,
Fucking
small
bro,
guard,
it's middle of the summer. I'm taking the train because it's the Puerto Rican Day parade in New York when we did the New York versus New York in the park.
Oh yeah, the city was shut down.
The city was shut down, so I couldn't drive in. So I'm taking the train. I'm sitting there. I'm like, fuck. I'm taking the train. I'm looking at my phone. All I hear is, "Hey, yo, that's Ralph." And I look over, and it's him and Parrish. And I'm like, yo, what up? What y'all doing? He's like, oh yeah, we going to New York versus New York. I'm like, oh, bet. Like, I'm going too. I just roll with y'all. Like, so it's me, Parrish's mom, and I think maybe Parrish's aunt, and Josh. And so me and Josh sitting there, and we talking the whole train ride. If you ever been on MTA, like, South Newark to Grand Central Station, that's a long little trip.
Especially if it's making all the stops.
Oh, my gosh. So we really talked
picked up in Norwalk, it's making all the stops.
Yeah.
We're talking the whole time, bro. So I'm really talking about it. And he was like, yo, like, I got some prep schools reaching out, blah, blah. And same thing with you. Like, he just picking my brain. I'm like, bro, I didn't play at those levels, right? But I've seen guys go play at those levels, and then I'm seeing guys continue to go play at those levels. I've been watching you since 4th grade. Yo, in 4th grade, Josh was taking over kids' heads, doing it. I'm like, yo, this kid is skilled. I used to ask him, like, yo, he's like, oh, my favorite player, Kyrie. I'm like, oh, like you watching something and you're able to take it and do it. Like, that's at that age is crazy.
Yeah, you
right?
ahead of the game at that
Yeah,
moment.
ahead of the game. So I'm like, yeah, bro, like, honestly, like, people aren't seeing you. And it's not a you thing. It's not your play. On top of it, it's Connecticut. Second, I think it's coaching. Third, I think it's social media a little bit too. Like, if you don't have enough buzz, like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna see it. I say you gotta put yourself in a position so people can see how good you are
on the stage,
because you are that good. And this is before he even played his junior year. I'm like, bro, like, you're that good, because he wasn't even playing for New York versus New York. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, bro, it's kind of crazy. I said, Josh, they literally just don't know you. That's why you're not playing.
Literally.
Like, they literally just don't know you. Like, bro, you're like, you could, all the guards you're playing, like, you could play. It's just that they don't know you, so they can't just say, oh, yeah, you playing over Mel. Oh, you playing over Juice. Like, it just wouldn't make sense, especially because we're going to their hood because we have to. We're going to their hood.
Ryan Mesh was on Watson?
Yeah, Waddy.
Ryan Mesh was on Watson. What school is Ryan Mesh going to?
He's going to Syracuse.
Syracuse, right? So they have Ryan Mesh, Abdul Torre.
Yep.
He's going to Arkansas, right?
Yep.
They was not playing.
No.
They did not play them. Like, no. But like you said, they didn't know them.
Like, what am I? Yo, it's funny because Jordan was like, yo, who? I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, he nice. He was like, I don't know, bro. And then
Sazon.
Yeah, fucking Spicy Cha-Ching on the mic. He got his first bucket. They said, wait, hold on, where he come from? He don't got a hoop in his backyard. What's going on? And like, yo, he really like, he's showing the flair, he's flowing the flash, and they're like, damn, nah, that nigga could hoop. After like that first game, he was playing. It wasn't no question. It was like, no, he's in the game. Like, he's playing. So they just gotta. They was
over him in that.
They was, but they gotta see it.
Yeah.
And
seeing is believing.
That's the biggest thing. They gotta see you.
Seeing is believing.
They gotta see you. They gotta see you. But I gotta ask this, right? Talking about like the high school kids and like the exposure and this and that. OTE, bro. Do you think OTE is dead?
So it's definitely getting revamped. I'll say that.
They're pivoting.
They have to.
So,
like I said before, and Adam Silver called me after, so I was right. They said, hey, Amari and them lost to Dreamers, an outside team.
Yep.
Who else? I'm bugging. Oh, FaZe, Dynamic Prep. They won. They won this year. Teams is not that good, bro. You spending a lot of money to you're housing them. You're housing them. You're paying all the trainers to be there all day. You're paying all the staff to be there all day. You're running a school. You have a whole thing, and you're paying them $500K.
That's what I was gonna say. You're paying the players too.
That's a tough investment, bro. Like if you I know kids not think about their investment part, but hey, we might as well just become a league. And then Adidas is knocking on somebody's door. Mm-hmm. Damn, I was at AAA Nationals.
Yep.
Nike is running it. Nike only was Prolific Prep, the only other Nike school, and they lost. So it's like, damn, like everyone.
Non-Nike schools, yeah.
Non-Nike.
Yeah, my fault. Non-Nike school was Prolific, and they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else was in that EYBL Scholastic, like cooking. Yeah. Everybody was like, because that's battle tested. So they're like, damn, we got to get in the fold. But then also, with OTE, this might be a little less than basketball, more like a business talk, but I think it's still good. The owner or CEO, Dan Porter, I think he was, stepped down. And the president, Overtime Fazo, I think, stepped down. So in my head, I'm like,
changing the guard a little bit, right?
What's going on over here? Because for me, when OTE started, it was Pro League. We don't pay dudes.
Yeah.
And
then they had the product. They had the twins. It was easy
but for
to
me,
show.
it would have worked. But NCAA said, whoa, okay, we'll pay you guys. We'll pay you guys. But now it's the landscape is different. You're going to get paid no matter what if you're tough. But like they move into a different model, have schools all around. But like that's real changing of the guard. So either son going
Do you think it's still gonna be a household name?
I think they do a really good job at doing their job. They do a really good job at doing their job.
But does it make sense? My fault. Does it still make sense though when you don't have, like you said, the trainers there 24/7, the in-housing, the way they're able to do content, they got all the guys in the place. Like,
so I think the content lives on because then now it's equal. So before, how I'll put it, cohorts, whatever.
Yeah.
The players on the cohorts is getting a bag. Jelly fam, nah. Like this, they don't. OSL don't got chicken like that compared to them. Now it's an equal playing field with the NIL. You don't gotta pay to be in the league no more. All the travel and stuff is valid. They're gonna hire. They're still gonna have the content, but they're gonna have people in house and hire people.
So
around
wherever
those
you're
schools,
at,
you're at.
Yeah. So like, I think if I'm at OSL,
I think the brand of
hired.
Overtime, the best thing they ever do is be a media company.
Yep.
Like everything else is just a plus. Like they got NBA rights. They got NBA rights right now.
Right.
They partner with like UConn, something else. They do like OT football, like
the OT
7-on-7.
OTO football is like the first thing I ever watched. Like OTE, like OT football has been around for a minute.
But that's what But like they have all this other stuff, and they're a media giant. So it's like, all right, I think in that space is doing good, but you kind of feel me in a business. It's sun dipping. You gotta make a change. To be frank, they was kind of wasting money with having people on campus.
So, and is it Adidas with Overtime? The jerseys and stuff?
They was.
Okay.
Yeah, they was for sure. And then.
But now you think
I
gonna put more brands in there?
I think the Blairs, I think, because you think about it, Blair ain't in they play in that Jersey prep school league, but it'd be easy to be like, we playing in OTE.
Like we're in the OTE league.
Yeah.
And then we still kind of play a similar schedule, but we got like certified OTE games that we have to play.
Right.
I mean,
I would love to hear your opinion. I know you was never like the biggest fan.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say because like I don't know where do you go. Like the issue is the landscape now. It's like, okay, how do you put out a product, which is high school basketball, and make it the closest thing to college basketball? Like how like. Yeah, you want to, again, with all the game rules and stuff, right? Like, that's different, but like...
That got to be deaded.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you can't, you can't do that anymore. It's got to be like...
Because we not on the NBA size court no more.
I also think they used to play regular rules when they used to come to different spots, though, right? Like, they didn't always do... Like when AJ,
I
played OSL / Jellyfam, When he was on Prolific, it was regular rules.
So I went to what was the remember the battle? I don't think they done that in a while. It was called the battle, bro. Like it was in Jersey.
Yes.
Remember that? Like used to have like I went to one. The one I went to was at Rutgers. So Jelly Fam played RWE like Samto.
I think
Ace Bailey played Camden. Pod,
okay, I remember.
Played the Patrick School.
Went crazy.
So but anyway, that game was a OTE game.
Mm-hmm.
RWE played Jelly Fam. They played regular basketball.
Yeah.
But for me, do away with that 8 fouls, big bonus. Even though Ralph loved that shit.
Hell yeah, love that shit.
Do away with that.
Yo, give me one game a month.
But feel me, hear me out. Do away with that. So then you taking serious, like be taken serious, because it's good players in OTE.
No, there's a lot of good players.
It was good players, but like when you're doing shit like that, so now I think you create that prep league and shit, and then maybe you, like you said, you want to create a college landscape. Maybe you got the Nike. Maybe you got they becoming Adidas, OTE. Why can't Chipotle have all of that? Why can't that be the end goal, the end shining baby?
Like be able to qualify for
Chipotle.
I think honestly, if you're the top of your league, like if I'm NEPSAC, like AAA, right? That's the top level.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in the NEPSAC AAA, I should be able to qualify for Chipotle. I should be able to qualify.
I don't get that, bro.
Like at least, like I'm not saying put a bunch of teams in there, but if I win my shit.
Like Newman should be able to play in Chipotle Nationals. Everybody reclassed.
Yeah,
I agree.
Everybody reclassed,
especially in middle school. Especially with this.
That's what I'm saying. He did it in middle school, bro. Everybody reclassed.
You're technically a year older still,
bro.
Like, what's the difference from Newman and Mount Vernon?
Vista. What was the shit? Vista.
CIA.
That's Newman is. You should want them in more. It's more of a real school. Like, feel me?
They actually going to school.
Mount Vernon's a real school. That's a bad example. But like CIA. What's going on? If you look them up, it's a basketball factory.
Yeah, you know,
like I don't know nothing.
They
about
got straight Canadians.
Yo, I want to see the transcript, son. Yo, everybody show me their report card. That's what I want to see. I want to see that.
Here's the thing. That's what I thought was a thing with the 2 Zoom calls I was on. They was talking about 3.0. Like they each
3.0 what?
3.0 GPA at those colleges.
They taking rocks for jocks.
I swear to God, it was both of them.
Some schools they use dead still care. I think it's just the school, but
it depends on the school.
You got mad on. Oh, these dudes is taking online class, bro.
But they also have good academic teams. They have people helping them out.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is
those filler positions we was talking about.
That's for, and this is for you guys to listen. That's for the 1%.
Yeah, high level.
We literally said that the last time we talked.
I just want to make sure you guys, everybody better be doing well in school, because the higher grades are, 1, right? You're more marketable to schools. 2, you're eligible for more scholarships. So especially at the D3 level, you can get merit scholarships because you're a super high academic. And then 3, what else does it do? You just get into more schools. I don't know.
Yo, and then also too, like, please don't think you could become a good student overnight. Like that's not a real thing. Like you actually gotta like take your time and build good habits and time management and what, like if you're 2-3 in high school, don't think you about to go get a 3.5 in college because that shit is sweet. Like that's not a thing. That's really not. So you gotta stop.
Yeah. But
come on, bro.
If you
come on, bro.
If you go on a bullshit, I don't want to put this in the air. If you want to bullshit some classes and you go take gym in college, you can be getting that 3.5.
What college you at where you got fucking gym,
bro?
So
I know the big schools. Big schools, they don't be doing nothing, dog. Like,
no, I'm talking about the regular gym pop niggas. I'm not talking about the high level. They got gym,
bro. I remember somebody was at Baylor.
Tell me right now if you got gym. You a regular gym pop. You go to school for school. Tell me if you got gym, because that's crazy as fuck to me.
Gym, dog. I'm telling you,
gym is cool.
So here's let me tell you this real quick. I can't disclose this information.
You can't disclose
nothing.
This
nigga, like he's the feds. Like he can't say no names.
God damn.
So nigga wearing a wire.
This D1 college coach came to visit South Kent, right? This D1 college coach came to visit South Kent to bring his son.
What's the school colors?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Tell the story.
So basically, they came to watch us play open runs, and I was trying to sell a couple of our guys, but he was just like, okay, and then but then I was really trying to also recruit his kid, and then after we all the coaches came and was talking to him like, hey, like, you guys looking at any JUCO guys? Like, he was like, yeah, we're looking at that too. And he was like, well, it depends on his transcripts. I'm like, I was interested when he said that. I'm like, why? He's like, because some of these JUCOs, they be taking gym class, and that can't come to the school I'm at. It doesn't work.
You talking about JUCO?
Well, but it's still a thing, though.
Big 12 SEC schools be having gym class. I'm telling you, I've seen it.
That's insane.
But what I'm saying is, it's like it is a thing, I guess, because it's like, all right, but that also it's a backfire. Like, it'll hurt the player.
Where the fuck does gym transfer from?
I got
general studies. What is that transfer to?
Undecided.
So I was watching Vanderbilt with my wife. It was on the women's side and the men's side, and I was trying to, because it's known as a good academic school, right?
It's hard to get in Vandy.
So I was looking at these the basketball players. They all almost took the same classes, and I was looking at them up. It was basically like general studies, but it was like a higher level general studies.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the favorite basketball ones is general studies and communications. That's the 1 and 2 right there.
Yeah.
Shout out my comm majors, dog.
Like the ones that actually went.
Nigga was comm too.
I was sports management.
Sports management is another one I said. Finance
guy. I'm calm. I'm calm. But like, I went to school. I actually went to school.
But I got a question.
Okay.
I got a question. I think this would be a good topic. You got a son.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good in high school. Trying to pick college and stuff.
What type? Like, is he at a prep school type high school? Is he at like a regular public school?
Either or, but he's good.
Okay.
He's good, but he's probably not a D1 right as he's 17.
Where?
He got some D3s looking at him. Or he could go JUCO. What y'all doing? But he probably don't got, let me preface it, he probably not, after the JUCO, he probably gonna end up maybe at a D2 or something.
I mean, we're gonna have a serious talk. Like, it becomes an awareness game. Like I said before when we were just talking, like, it's just, all right, son, like, what do you want out of this? What do you want out of basketball? Like, do you want to be a pro, or do you want to just play the highest level possible, learn as much as you can about things that you're interested in, and go from there, right? Like, that's you have to have this conversation, because again, the academic part is ever changing. Like, it depends. Like, say my son is interested in finance, we're going D3. We're finding a good business school. Forget that,
bro. D3 has some of the best schools in the country.
I agree.
Like, you could go get a D3 degree. It's better than a lot of these D2s you might be going for free, and it's like 3 people on campus. The school's on the verge of closing.
Again, like, so I would also say business. All right, Babson, right? One of the
Babson,
top
Williams.
entrepreneurs. Like, if my
MIT,
son's interested in technology,
Wesleyan.
It depends on where you're.
College.
It depends.
It's a serious time.
If your son is is interested in other things, and this is where you got to be well rounded. Like, you can't. Yes, basketball can consume your life in your adolescent years, and obviously it's consumed our lives to this point. But we also have other things that we're interested in. So it's like, what are you really interested in? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it comes down to.
Even if you don't,
bro.
I'm sorry.
No.
Even if you don't know what you're interested in, I think that's what college is kind of for.
Yeah.
So, like, you want to go do this basketball stuff. Like, if you're not really a D1 kid, like, I don't see the I don't see the point of the JUCO thing.
Neither.
Like, I really, like, I don't, even if nowadays, go kill at D3 and then try to move on. What's the difference from, unless, like, you're not a qualifier, you can't go play, I guess, but, like.
I was telling you this, and I really don't understand, like, I got hot about it, like, that, like, really all I can offer you is JUCO. You know what I mean? Like, when you're coming out of high school, like, I feel like for me, unless there's 2 things that's holding you back, like maturation, like your behavior and your grades. I think if you need that time to develop and go on your own or whatever, like, if you can't do the prep school, right? Can't do the prep school, the JUCO is for you to grow up and learn and what. I love that. Or, my grades aren't really that good, but I know that I want to be in college. You know, I don't want to have to spend another year in high school. I want to go to college. JUCO might be the best spot for you, but bro, what you could learn in your first year of college, like, and I'm not saying JUCO isn't college. I'm saying like a
University.
4-year university.
Yep.
What you can learn there in your first year can set you up for the next 10, 15 years. So
And
I
then-
think
but
that's
here's
important
the
to go
other
to.
thing.
It's also
too.
regional.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the other thing.
Yeah,
too.
we are in a region that has
So, like,
like
we-
some of the
yeah,
better
we have-
colleges.
We
have the
know,
best
like,
D3s.
living in Connecticut and New England, you know about D3. But say you live in Texas, like JUCO is big down there.
JUCO is
But
big down
also, the JUCOs also are like, it's a higher level there. Like
It's a high
yeah.
level JUCO.
Like,
but
maybe-
that's why I said the level of kid. Because for me, like Yaxel Lindenborg probably definitely should have went to JUCO and not no D3, and he did go to JUCO.
Yeah. Like,
But like you said, grades.
there.
Like,
Yeah,
like it's that
that's
was
something
situation.
holding me back.
Like if I'm a D1 talent, maybe I had offers at one point and they got taken. Like you probably go to a good JUCO in Texas, D1 JUCO, go get right, and then feel me, you gonna go do what you do. But I'm saying this because I see a lot of kids that's like you still chasing it. You chasing it. Yeah, I'm gonna go JUCO. Like there's no reason you should be at a D2 or D3 like.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
don't look at
They
me,
be like all region D3 JUCO. I'm like,
Like,
just go play D3.
bro.
You-
Just
Like,
go
yo,
be all American.
You had
not
20
even all American. You probably won't be all American.
Maybe,
But just go
maybe
try to
call
try to
Conference.
play a good D3
bro, you
school.
had 2,500 points in high school and you went to go play JUCO, bro. That shit don't make no
just
sense.
go
to
play.
me,
Just
gang.
go play D3.
And like,
Even if your
so-
grades was garbage, like you
we-
could have found something.
we had some kids from South Kent go JUCO last year.
That's nuts to me.
You know, but here's
Out
my
of
thing.
South Kent.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
So, but hear me out, right? Like we set up a lot of visits and we set them up with workouts. Coaches just weren't pulling the trigger on a high school kid, which is insane.
But
to
so
me.
they're D1 level
yeah,
though.
But the one,
So that's
especially,
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
That's-
one.
that's
the
the
one
situation.
different.
So like two of the guys ended up going to D1 JUCOs. One ended up being in the top 25. The other one made the Elite 8 this year, and he was playing. They just lost to the number 1 overall seed in overtime.
those
You know
JUCOs
what I'm
is
saying?
those
Yeah.
JUCOs is like real college.
You know,
Right.
but so like, but that's again, it's the difference. It's the level of play. It depends on what you know, who you are, what you need, and it's a situational thing, right? Like we say, it's situational. We gotta make that a T-shirt to be honest with you. But what was I gonna say? Any other what are you guys thinking about this? Right, the way recruiting's going. Like, where do you see how the high school game can compete with the international game? Like, and in the transfer portal, like, what does high school have to do better?
I think exactly what Jordan been screaming is make it more unified. Fuck who reclassed, fuck who stayed back, all that other bullshit. The best got to play against the best, so the product is the best, and then you can see it. Like Newman, put them up against Prolific Prep, put them up against these other guys, so that they can say, "Oh, where the hell is Newman? Oh, it's in the middle of
Boston.
Middle of Boston. Oh, okay, I might send my kid up there. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like we said, right? It's getting expensive to play basketball if you're not that. But like, if I am good and I can expect like most of the kids are coming from 2-parent households, right? And then they're I wouldn't say well off, but like, you know, they're able to spend on their kid. What's it called? Some parents is like, it's my only kid. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can for them. We live in Wisconsin. Fuck it. We're gonna move him all the way out to Boston and go to Newman. Like but I saw him play in a tournament up here versus this school. I think there's no reason why we shouldn't be. We travel all the fucking around the world for AAU to play 8 minutes. Why can't we do it at the highest level for the high schoolers?
What I'm really seeing, like I'm really seeing it now. High school kids is definitely getting recruited less. Like,
Yeah.
like, I'm like before I was like, oh, like yeah, like this was a special different class. This past class is going to the league now,
Yeah.
but they didn't click up. Like everyone found their own situation. Like I'm going BYU. He had Louisville. He had here. He had
Kansas,
that.
or,
Nobody clicked up. What was like a freshman do like? Malik, so Cal is different.
Yeah, because he could do whatever he
Cal,
wants.
but I think like Cal get an itch out of that. Like I'm gonna get this young guy. Like he gonna be like.
But Malik came off the bench to start the year too.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. It wasn't like a 1-2 combo
Yeah.
off rip.
It was a 1-2 combo as a team, but not
Malik
like in the
played
same
starter
sense.
minutes.
Yeah, he
just,
did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
he did come off the bench. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
like there wasn't like a
Shit,
clear
I asked him.
1-2
He's like,
punch.
yeah. If so they had injuries. If they didn't have injuries, I think Malik wins 6th man of the year.
Probably.
Or Clapchar won it, right, from Florida.
Yeah, I think so.
He was actually
He was really good. But I think Gleek might have
when
had
Xavier was stinking it up.
I thought he had one more year, but I guess he doesn't because he was in the PIT. He played in the PIT, which is the senior only event.
25.
Yeah,
and
25.
He dunked on somebody.
Yeah, I saw that.
You a hater.
Yeah.
He had a good year this year.
He did.
But so here's my thing too. Like, okay, so going with that, right? Now let's fast forward, quote unquote, like again, this is the best of the best. Where does that leave the NBA guys? Like, so we had a lot of upperclassmen stay and they produce really well. Where are they going to fit in the league? Do we make the G League better? Like, I mean,
G League will get better. They're expanding them to 2 more teams, right? Then they're having the Euro thing.
Oh yeah,
but like you're gonna end up, unless you one of them ones, like we said, college people gonna stay in college, and it's worth it because you're making money now. Yeah. So it's like it's the best of the best, and then in the NBA, these dudes is 40 years old, 38 years old, 37 years old. Still, like Curry is still Curry, Bron is still Bron, like
KD is still KD.
KD is KD.
That's crazy.
So like they gotta fade out for it to open up a little bit more.
They not even fading out for real.
But like until they do, you won't see.
Because technology nowadays is like, you could
last 3 more seasons.
Yeah, the health.
Kawhi, like these dudes been in the league for a long time.
Yeah, bro.
Still at a high level.
And then to that point, so again, going back to the Jokic agent guy, he was talking about NBA Europe, and the guy asked the agent, like, is that going to be a thing? And he thinks it will be a thing. He thinks that he doesn't think they'll start a whole new league. He thinks that they'll partner up with the Euro League. I think he said the commissioner of the Euro League used to work for the NBA. So he has a relationship with Adam Silver. So I don't know. He said he thinks that may happen. Again, this is just.
I think I was seeing something. They were like they might try to put a team over there or something. Like,
I think they should.
Because like realistically, when we fly to LA, it's 6 hours.
Yeah.
If I fly from New York to London, it's 6 hours.
Yeah.
But I guess it's different.
The hour differential. Yeah, time zone.
If they got to go play in LA or something, that shit.
Yeah, and
I think it makes sense. I mean, but like you talk about the NBA guys, like Will Riley, right? He won and done, but like the team that he was going to, he kind of like, I guess the range where he was gonna fall in, he kind of felt like, okay, maybe like I could be okay, and if I land in any of the spots, and he landed on the Wizards, and the Wizards were kind of figuring shit out, didn't really know what they're doing. He spent some time in the G. But then he came back up.
They all be in the G, though.
Yeah, but then he came back up and he started hooping, and they're like, all right, we're going to leave him out.
Imagine them staying if they stayed this year.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Like Will Riley at
That'd have been
Illinois,
crazy.
But then we wouldn't have the Balkan, the Balkan Five.
Probably.
Like I'm saying.
Would have been in the portal.
You talking about dudes that's coming back. Josh Hubbard, the one you was like, yo, he should hit the portal, Mississippi State.
Hod too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another one. We forgot to say Hod said I'm coming back. Did we say that?
No, we didn't. We didn't say Hod.
Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out my boy Josh Hubbard, bro. Another year, he probably gonna have another 22. You know
man. I feel you getting paid. You at the SEC school. You feel me? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, Boogie's going back.
Why not?
Right? Did Boogie announce coming back?
Yep, he announced as soon as they lost for real.
Yeah.
And if the John closed, I guess Cap coming back too.
Yeah. Cap. No, well they said they did announce he was coming back. So it's gonna be. I'm really
shout out
interested.
Cap, man.
And then he locked in.
You and all your boys got the chop.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Job. That's crazy.
Growing up. We going corporate.
It's crazy.
Yeah, fuck that. Never going back.
I saw this, and it wasn't Centel.
It was probably Centel.
Can't English not going to UNC anymore.
That shit probably Centel. Yo, for Centel, we all get the Chappelle Steve, bro.
I'm just saying.
Oh, real quick before we get out of here, we was talking about thank you basketball. Just give a little spiel on how you felt about having a tournament like that, having the players pull up, and like the love that you got from it.
Bro, that was so fire, and it was so different than what I do. Like, people show love all the time. If I'm at a basketball event now, like anywhere, like somebody show love, and I love that. But that was fire. Like, it was packed as hell in there. Like, great games. Like, people, it was competitive. Like, I couldn't ask for a better day for that because a lot went into that. That shit was hard. That shit was stressful.
Yeah,
So
a lot
I
of
think,
agents.
and I even love that. Like, afterwards, the next day, like dudes in mass is mad. Like, but then I'm like, hey, I tried. Feel me? And then like even the dudes in mass that like they was like looking out for me. Like Juice, shout out Juice. He's like, nah, like he tried to get these dudes. Like, I know for a fact he tried to get them dudes. Like, nah, like y'all better tighten up next time if y'all want. But then I'm glad we could just build some momentum because for the first one to go like that.
Yo, and you low-key called it too. You were like, yo,
Yeah.
I want a game winner.
Yeah.
Like, and you said it, and I was like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, and I built them. Like, it was hard to build them teams with the dropouts and all that.
Yeah.
But I think I built it pretty good.
Rising Stars
even
game
the
was
Rising
really good.
Stars
too.
game.
Rising Stars
Yeah,
got the
bro.
Rising Stars was the cream of the crop talent. But that's how I want to build it. Like, next year, that's gonna be freshman, sophomore, and I don't like. I would love to get like maybe a getter sponsorship or something. Like, we fly in a kid like one of the best sophomore. I would love to do something like that. Like, just like so the people here could see that.
Yeah.
Like, if you
what it look like.
Yeah, like what it really like. These dudes, they was like everybody. Yo, those is freshmen. These is freshmen. Chance, Flory, David. These dudes is 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", like dunking on each other. Oh, shout out 1-2 Major. Like,
Oh my
but feel me.
God.
Let me tell this story. So the 1-2 Major kid, Abdul texted me maybe 2 days before. My heart dropped. He said, yo. I said, oh my God, he about to drop out of the game, dog. Oh my God, bro. I think I'm on the phone with Drew. I said, yo, Abdul just texted me, bro. Whatever. He go, yo, my cousin could play in the game. I said, sure, why not? Hell yeah. I said, what's his name so I can put him down? He said, 1-2 Major. I bet.
He goes to Notre Dame Prep, right?
No, Notre Dame, West Haven.
Yeah, okay.
6'6", strong, put backs, dribble, dunk on Flory. I said, wait, who this? I go to Abdul brother master. I'm like, yo, where you go? He's like, oh, Notre Dame West Haven. I said,
why
Notre Dame West Haven that lost to West Haven? I go to Drew Roberts. I text him after. I said, yo, why he didn't play? They said he just came over. He just got here in like January.
Oh, so you probably couldn't play.
So I talked to someone that represents him, that helped him get over and all that stuff. He's like, yo, like, thank you so much. Like, that, shout out Salif. He said, yo, thank you so much. Like, your game did a lot for him. Like, like people are like seeing him, people are reaching out. He just got here. Like, he's new, like he's a freshman. He's new to America. Like, that was his first showing. So like for me to have that, me and Drew to have that game and it to be that, I'm like, yo, like, I love that. Like, I love stories like that.
He's on BABC with Massa?
No, he plays on like blue chips right now.
Oh,
but
wow.
EYBL team say,
Wait.
yo, Jake, who that?
Blue Chips.
New England Blue Chips.
Drew Roberts, his team.
New England Blue Chips.
Oh,
He's got a
okay.
team.
Yeah, EYBL teams was like, yo, who is
okay.
that, dog? But like, even like, that's dope to me, bro. Like, so I love to have stories like that too.
Yeah.
So I want to have the best of the best, but like something like that, like, yeah. Even like Chance and Flory, he's still a kid, but the people gonna be asking him to play in a million things. But shout out JR from the Wrens, shout out Shan from Lightning. Like, these are relationships I built. So I love that they trust me. Like, for me, they OGs. Like, I'm 28, dog. Like, and that's young. So it's like just for them to send players down. They Uber Flory from Jersey. They had practice. The kid Chance missed expressions practice. He's from Rhode Island. Like, people did a lot to get to this because they was like, yeah, like, we gotta play in that, and it's the first one. So yeah, man, opportunities endless.
I'll be there next year. I promise.
Steve's bullshit.
And I'm gonna pay for I'm gonna be a sponsor to the event. I want that shout out.
It's gonna be a hefty tag.
Yo,
you know that?
You gonna charge me $5K? It'll be more than that?
I just went up in my price.
See.
There's no way. All right.
It's been real. Episode 66 of the Basketballists. Comment, like, subscribe. Let's get 300 for a shake mix.
Please. I want to see this happen. Peace.